Eventually, it's going to get you into trouble. It's going to get you into trouble, whether that's physical trouble or whether it's just trouble by reprimand at work or anything by your parents, kids. You know what happens when you say something foolish in front of your parents, and kids, foolish is bound in the heart of a child, and sometimes kids say whatever comes in their mind, and that's why they get the paddle, right? So, but we should have a filter. We should have, a muzzle on our mouth from time to time and not just say everything that we think. Proverbs chapter 19, look at Proverbs chapter 19. And I'm not like advocating that like just because somebody says something that we should hit them. I'm not saying that. But God does say it, actually. He's not saying that we should do it, and I'm not advocating that either, okay? I'm not saying that. But, one of the punishments in the Old Testament was to be publicly punished. Look what it says in verse 25. It says, smite the scorner, and the simple will beware. So in society, when these types of people would get out of control, apparently smiting that person would make simple people, the people that really, aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer or whatever, it would make them beware. Just like any kind of punishment of any criminal is going to make people beware. And that's why crime is rampant now. And hopefully that's going to change at some point. But, you just don't know. I mean, it got pretty bad there during the COVID years, didn't it? It says, and reprove one that hath understanding, and he will understand knowledge. He that wasteth his father and chaseth away his mother is a son that causeth shame and bringeth reproach. Kids, hey, you better honor and love your parents and not chase them away from your love and, just cause them grief all the time. It says, cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causeth to err from the words of knowledge. So this is an instruction to children and to sons and daughters also. To hear the instruction that causeth, cease to hear the instruction that causeth to err from the words of knowledge. Hey, whatever you're listening to, whatever junk you're listening to that's telling you the opposite of what God is trying to tell you, you should get rid of that garbage.